everybody, welcome to MJ Hobby Corner and another MJ Hobby Talk. I am Julie, MJ's trusty sidekick, and of course this is MJ. It's been a bit, MJ.
It has been, yes.
Yeah.
We usually try to do a hobby talk at the end of every month, but last couple of months, right up to the holidays last year, have been just really busy, really crazy. So a lot going on. And it doesn't help that we were sick.
Yes,
for a while.
we both were sick. Yeah.
So, and yeah.
Yeah.
So we have quite a few things to talk about today here on Hobby Talk. Julie, first and foremost, I would like to thank all of our Lords of Fantasy. And if you're a YouTube member, you're also a Lord of Fantasy. That's what we call our patron and YouTube member supporters. Thank you for all your support, and for anyone that wants to help support the channel, we do have Patreon and YouTube memberships. I usually give bonus videos on Patreon, and all patrons and members get a copy of Scratch Builder Monthly. You can also hop on over to Wargames Vault. I just put on March edition of Scratch Builder on Wargames Vault. So it's up to you, or you can just come on with and hang out with us whenever you like. Thank you for your views. Thank you to all of our YouTube subscribers.
Come join the shenanigans.
Join the shenanigans.
Absolutely. But we appreciate everybody.
All right. Before we talk about games, a studio update.
I missed that. Sorry.
Now March.
Yes.
And, going to be March. By the time this video goes up, it'll probably be March 1st.
Yeah, I would say so, yes.
At the end of this month, usually last week of March or first week of April, the large studio, the primary studio, opens up. And it's very exciting.
It is.
Opens up for the summer.
It happened fast this year.
Yeah, it did happen very fast.
I feel like it's going to be spring already. It seems crazy.
Yeah, I feel like the weather's going to get warm enough that I'll be able to open up the studio sooner rather than later. And I have a lot of plans for the big studio this summer. So,
yay.
Very happy about that.
All right. Okay. Now games.
Games. Well.
Yeah, we've got some exciting stuff going.
Yes. Well, first and foremost, I would like to thank author Mike Crutchett, who gave us a copy of his game Verrotwood, which is the new Verrotwood game. And this is a standalone game, and it occurs in the Wild West. That is the theme. So many thanks to Mike Crutchett for giving us a copy for us to play and enjoy. And I will have a separate little video on the game where we go over the rules. And then, of course, Julie, we're going to be battling. Our cults will be battling in the American Wild West.
I'm excited, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, so just a little bit about the game. You have about 126 pages of the rules. I just skimmed through the book. I think we're going to be using our Malifaux collection.
Right, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Because it kind of has that, it's that dark, gritty fantasy. For those of you that don't know what Verrotwood is, check out our Verrotwood games here on the channel. I do have a separate playlist for those games, so you can check them out, and I'll put the links in the description. And Verrotwood is a great little game. One of the things I love is, as I was skimming through the book, I was looking at some of the art, there's a Skelly with a cowboy hat.
Oh, wow.
Cowboy hat and a revolver. I have to get me a Skelly with a cowboy hat.
It is a must. Now that you know that exists, you have got to have it.
Yeah, so it's awesome. So you have undead gunslingers. Awesome. You have new prayers and things, new powers. There's new factions. There's a solitaire section where you can play solo. And you have an AI... a number of AI factions that you can use, cults that you can use for your game. So there's a lot in this new version of the game.
I'm really looking forward to it. I liked the other one.
Yeah.
very much. I remember I enjoyed playing it a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to see this new one.
You know, Verrotwood actually was voted here on the channel by our subs last Halloween. It became our Halloween game.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, it's very cool. So I will put the links in the description if you want to check out Verrotwood Wild West. I will have the links in the description. You guys can go check it out. I'm going to have some content coming on that game and a couple of solo games on Verrotwood as well. So look out for new scratch builds and other things coming.
Be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout.
Absolutely.
And as always, Julie and I will be fighting each other on the tabletop.
Yes, we will. Yes, we will. And members and patrons now have seen the game, or at least they've had access to the game, in which...
Yeah.
What happened, MJ? What happened in the last game we played?
Yeah, well, hopefully patrons, we don't spoil the surprise for patrons, but, yeah.
But watch it if you haven't.
Lords of Fantasy, by now, would have known.
Yeah, they have access to it. So I'm sorry, spoiler alert for those of you who haven't watched it yet.
Yes, but I actually beat Julie. All right, Julie has called it, and right before that, the bear rider actually decided to leave the caster there and charged the stunned figure on the ground. She has impact 2 and heavy claws, AP 2. She managed to hit with 1 dice and took out the beastie, giving me another point. Here's the full dead unit. So that's 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. Dwarves win the game. Wow.
Yeah, momentous occasion.
Oh my God. Well, let's do our little post game.
He won.
I won, and what a win it was.
And he really won. I mean, he kicked my ass. He won. He beat me.
Yeah, and you guys know here on the channel that does not happen often.
Not often.
So tell your friends, hop on over to Patreon, get a subscription.
You gotta see it. It's worth a subscription.
It probably won't happen very often, so.
It was fun. It was really,
a lot
really
of fun. So, anyhow, more Verrotwood content coming soon, and I think now the next game I would like to talk about is the game Rain in Hell. Snarl publication by Snarling Badger Studios. You guys on YouTube would know the authors as Uncle Adam and Vince Venturella. There's a new cabal for Rain in Hell. And Julie and I, we haven't tried any of that yet. There's there's a new scenario. And so hopefully soon Julie and I can try the new cabal. Either her or I will play it. And there's the tank game.
Right.
Thanks for the apocalypse.
Thanks for the apocalypse.
Thanks for the apocalypse.
Love it.
No pun intended. But anyway, I played the tank game by myself, and it was very fun. So, Julie, we can grab our Shermans. Grab our Shermans and battle each other.
Let's do it.
Very soon. Snarl, you can grab Snarl on Wargames Vault if you're interested. I'll have a link to Snarl. Space Station Zero also has some supplements in there as well. We recently played Space Station Zero.
Yeah, I like that game.
Yeah, it's a very good game. So that's our little update on Snarl and our game updates. There's a few new games coming, including Fantastic Battles, which I will be playing very soon. You haven't played that yet?
Not yet.
I will be doing a solo game first and then introduce it to Julie. Mayhem. I'm going to be doing some more with Mayhem. And also Battle Valor Games. I will be looking into getting the rules that Battle Valor game has and maybe try out those mass battle rules. That's part of the whole summer thing that I will be doing.
Okay. Awesome. So what's the big project for March?
Well, speaking of summer, The big project that's going on now, I call it Mini Wars. The Mini Wars project, and it's a few phases. Phase 1 is building the terrain, and this is all for 10 millimeter and 15 millimeter gaming. So the big thing is I've been putting it in my shorts for a while. There's all the forests.
Right, yeah.
So
I love those. Those are so amazing.
You like it?
Yeah, I really, really do.
So I have a little clip update. Why don't we look at that for a minute, and you'll see where I am in the terrain phase of this big project. Multi-tiered jungle terrain, and you can see all of the air routes and stuff. It's a much higher piece of terrain. It has 2 tiers, and I'm waiting for this stuff to dry. And here I left it like this because this will be a platform for warriors with archers to be placed in. And I'm going to have also a connecting bridge to another piece of forest. And yeah, it's going to look pretty cool, I think. And that's the rainforest portion. This is a new piece of terrain, and that's it. Once these are done, that's it. And here's all the other forests. Quite a bit of forest terrain finished, and I have a few like farm areas here. We have some buildings, we have some more bushes and shrub areas. I even have some rocks made out of sponge, and I gotta finish painting those. We'll be able to make a wide variety of different environments for 10 millimeter gaming and 15 millimeter gaming. So it's quite a bit of work here in just a few days. So I will be making river sections and roads and possibly a new mat. And a lot of this stuff will go with all the original terrain and mats that I also have in the big studio. Okay, so that was the terrain phase. Now, phase 2 is going to include painting a collection of Battle Valor miniatures in 15 millimeter. So next week, I'm going to have a video where I pull out my Battle Valor minis, and we'll look at the collection and see where I am paint-wise.
Oh, all right. Okay.
And we can look at, see what kinds of armies I can form. I also have an unboxing of new Battle Valor minis.
Good.
So maybe Julie...
I would like to join you.
Yeah, maybe you can come in and do that with us.
Definitely, yeah.
So, and
So
now...
then phase 3. Tell us about
phase 3 is the scratch builds, which is just a few scratch builds that I'm going to be making to fit some of my 10 millimeter collection, which I already started, little tanks and stuff. And that will be primarily for a game called Horizon Wars, which I'm doing a deep dive for our Lords of Fantasy.
Right. Because there's some new things that you have found in that, right?
Yes,
That's gonna make it better to play.
Yeah, there's a lot of things, actually, as I've been diving into this game series, into the series of books. Yeah, finding a lot of interesting things. So... if you're interested in Horizon Wars, you can check out our Patreon or YouTube membership. There is a new book that came out for Horizon Wars, and I'm probably going to be picking that up, and I will be adding that to the series.
Terrific.
So, very cool.
All right. Well, that's it for that then, right?
That covers our big project that I'm doing.
Okay, so let's move on to 5 parsecs, because we've been having trouble getting that filmed.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah.
We are way behind. 5 parsecs will probably be this weekend, which means it'll probably be March 1st. By the time...
Well, it's March 1st tomorrow, so it will be
March 1st.
That's
right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so by the time we put this up, it'll definitely be March 1st. That means that you guys voted on that for last month.
Sorry.
But unfortunately...
Well, then I guess they'll get 2 games then, right? We'll still do the month of March.
I may not do a poll this month.
Okay.
And reason is that Julie and I have some new games that I want to introduce to the channel that we can later include in the polls. And so Julie and I will put up some games and for this month, and I will put up a game or two solo. So that's going to happen this month. We're going to not put up a poll. This way it gives us a chance to catch up and put some new content, some new games, some new rules. And then the following month, we'll continue again with the polls. So 5 Parsecs, we already have the crews. Julie's going to be playing the role of Captain Aurora and her crew. And this is the crew that I was playing for the Lords of Fantasy.
Right.
There's like 10 videos. And that detailed her story up until now. And I think what we're going to do is this battle that we're playing here for the channel is actually going to impact the story. I will be playing Iscariot, who's the alien criminal, the arch nemesis of Aurora. So, Julie?
I am really looking forward to this. This is going to be great.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a cool little battle.
Yeah.
It's only the battle using the battle rules, but I am going to incorporate it into the storyline. And when I pick up 5 Parsecs again, in sometime at the end of March or April, we will then see what happens next. So whatever happens in this battle is going to influence that. So Julie, take care of Aurora.
I will do my best. I will kill you.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. You're playing just another game. So yeah, just kill me and you'll be all right. So that's pretty much it, folks. Look out for an unboxing next week, 15mm Battle Valor. There may also be some 1/72 scale miniatures coming. And before we go, Julie, we've had a few Starfinder games.
We have.
What did you think of that?
I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed playing the Lashunta. It was really fun. It was different because I had never heard of that race before. So that was fun. And it's fun playing in space too. I really like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm having a good time.
And the Starfinder box actually turned out to be very useful.
It did. It was very useful.
Yeah, especially for a new player who's never played RPGs. It's very well organized.
For sure.
The rules to the beginner box are very watered down, though, I do have to say, from the core book. But the beginner box did its job because I bought the core book for Starfinder, and we're going to go over that sometime in the future.
Very cool.
It's a very cool game, for sure. And you have a D&D character.
I do! I created a D&D character. I really love it. It's she's a tiefling.
Tiefling, that's right.
And she's a bard. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing that one.
And we have a D&D 5th edition D&D adventure that we're going to be playing. Hopefully get my nephew into the fold. And he'll play with Julie. So
that'll be a good time.
I think what we might do is we have a new battle report format that we're doing. And I think I'm going to do that maybe and get some RPG updates.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the new format a lot.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoy the new format because I think it's really a lot better.
Yeah, it's just a very condensed battle report format. It helps me a lot with the editing and with all the work and everything else. And I think it's more interesting. So
yeah, I agree.
So we'll see you in 5 Parsecs. That is the next channel piece of content that we'll have, and
all right,
hopefully soon.
Yes. And we hope everyone is doing well, that everyone's survived the holidays and the winter time, and everyone's looking forward to the spring coming.
Yes, right? Very much so. I'm definitely, I'm done with the snow and winter and everything else. So
bring on the pool weather.
Yes, indeed. Bring on the tabletop gaming weather in the big studio with the big tables.
Yes.
All right, folks. I will continue updating everyone. Have a great one. I hope everyone is doing well, and we'll see you in our next video, which will be 5 Parsecs from home.
Take care, everybody.
Have a good one.